Hi, welcome to some strumming tips and tricks, focusing on the songs that we are playing on the current playlist from the Blue Book, the one that begins with Octopus's Garden and ends with So Long, It's Been Good to Know You. I'm going to try to give you some short tips on the strum for each song, but I want to also explain what I call a chuck, where you're deadening the sound in a rhythmic fashion, generally on beats 2 and 4. So to do that, I want to get a little bit closer so you can see what my fingers are doing. So a three-finger chord is best for doing this method of getting a chuck. So normally when you strum, you hold the chord down and it goes, but when you chuck, you're releasing the pressure from the strings just enough to deaden them, like this. So you can see how quickly that sound died away. So if I'm playing it in rhythm, it's one, two, three, four. So the chuck is on 2 and 4. We can talk some more about that in the live jam if it's not clear. I want to focus on the uke, and if you don't get my face and hat in this video, let there be light. And behold, there was more light. Forgot to turn those things on. Let's try Octopus's Garden. Octopus's Garden I'm doing with what I call a skiffle. It's 1 down and 3 down up. So it's try a little bit with the song, really slow. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. So at the end of a measure where you're just playing a chord before you start singing again, a lot of times I'll do some upstrokes in combination, kind of like, which is up, up, down, up, just to give it a little punctuation and make it more interesting while I'm not singing. So there's a little bit of Octopus's Garden. We're going to talk some more about these various strums on different songs. So let's move on to page 90. And this is Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. So on this I'm just playing downstrokes and then an up-down at the end of the measure. So it sounds something like this. So let me play it and sing along with the stroke. Down, 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 up. Okay, so let's try it here. We go. Sitting in the morning sun, be sitting when the evenings come, watching the ships roll in, and I watch them roll away again. Okay, Dock of the Bay. Let's do Bring Me Sunshine on page 47. Now, this is kind of a jazzy feel because it's all downstrokes, and there is a chop. It's in the key of G, so it's, and there's a chop after each stroke. Bring me sunshine in your smile. Bring me laughter all the while. In this world where we live, there should be happiness. So much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Okay, all downstrokes, very jazzy. If you can put a chunk in there, that's good as well. Okay, so let's go to page 174. I'm an old cowhand. Now this can be kind of a swing melody. So let's get the first note, which is I'm an old cowhand from the Rio Grande, but my legs ain't bowed and my cheeks ain't tan, all downstrokes. I'm a cowboy who never saw a cow, never rode a steer, 'cause I don't know how. Sure ain't fixing to start in now. Yippee-I-oh, yippee-I-oh. Now, in that one, I killed the strings with my palm because I wanted a cold ending at the end, so I could start off by saying singing I'm an old cowhand. So there we go. Let's look at It's a Good Day on page 194, and this is all up down. It's just up down. No big secret to that, no big fancy skill or anything. So I'm just going to do a little bit of it because yes, it's a good day for singing a song. It's a good day moving along. Yes, it's a good day. How could anything go wrong? Good day from morning to night. That's all there is to it. Up, down, up, down, up, down. And it's kind of moves along pretty well in a good tempo. Okay, so now we're going to do our calypso strum. I'll talk a little bit about that. Page 199. It's 2 songs in a row, Jamaica Farewell and It's Now or Never. So I'll just do a little review of the calypso strum. So the calypso strum is down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Let's try it with the words. Jamaica Farewell, I think, is the best learning song for this strum because it fits so nicely every measure. I'll play one measure as a start. Two measures. Down the way where the nights are gay and the sun shines daily on the mountain top. Took a trip on a sailing ship, and when I reach Jamaica, I made a stop. Notice strumming with just my index finger. If you are a thumb strummer, you're going to be pretty much confined to really awkward, I think. You look at people teaching on YouTube and they're using single finger, just makes it super easy to do down up without getting caught up on anything or being awkward. Okay, flipping over to 196 for It's Now or Never. Same thing. It's now or never. Come hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight. Tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never, my lovely queen. To cut that one off, I'm just using my middle finger and just laying it on the strings, and it boop, instantly cuts everything off. You notice there when I had the G7 and it was lasting for two measures, I was doing a little bit of a chuck to cut that off. It's now or never, my lovely queen. Okay, moving right along to Hello Mary Lou. And that's on page 135. I think some of my playing is kind of like rhythm guitar playing, because I used to play rhythm guitar in a bluegrass band. So some of that has transferred to the ukulele, not by any conscious method, but this is one of them. I used to play bass on this in a little bluegrass pickup group that I had about 100 years ago. But this one is down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down. You pass me by one sunny day, flash those big brown eyes my way. Stuck to the ground, though I never Hello My Baby on 134 is lots of downstrokes, and we'll see what happens where we can put in some upstrokes too. So, hello my baby, hello my honey, hello my ragtime girl. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you'll lose me. Then you'll be left alone. Oh, baby, telephone and tell me I'm your own. Hello, hello there. Okay, hello my baby, Sweet Georgia Brown, and that is going to be 3-3-4. This 3-3-4 Sweet Georgia Brown is just down up, down up. No down Main has got a shade on Sweet Georgia Brown. There's some jump to her feet, oh so neat has Sweet Georgia Brown. They all sigh, wanna die for Sweet Georgia Brown. Why? You know, I don't mind not much. Down, up, down, up, down, up. That's all it is. Little chuck here and there. Page 24, and I love her. To the front of the book. I'm going to show you the part, the coda part, which also can be the intro and also can serve as a lead. Now there's two ways to do this, and one of them is to do it like I do, which is, so it's second string, 3rd fret, and then 1st string, 3rd fret, then 1st string, 2nd fret, and then open. But I just kind of collapse the joint of my my 3rd finger down. A nice little lick for you to know to play the intro. So here's the intro. So it's kind of down up brush, like two. So I did a 3 downs and 2 ups. Let's give give that a try. So, I give her all my love. That's all I do. If you saw my love, you love her too. And then when you get to the point after verse 2 that you want to play the coda as your instrumental, you'd just be playing D minor, open, the C6. There is no way to chuck the open strings. You got a D minor, you can chuck it a little bit. Okay, we're going to do As Tears Go By, and let's see what I wrote. So it's the first beat is a downstroke. Downstrokes always give emphasis, so. It is the evening of the day. So you got a little chuck there when you get to the B flat because you've got all 4 strings covered. It's easy to chuck that one. And chuck sounds okay because sometimes you don't get the B flat cleanly, then your chuck covers for you. So, it is the evening of the day. I sit and watch children play. All right, as tears go by. All right, let's do the last one here. And it's a waltz. We haven't talked about a waltz. Page 308. Not much you can do with a waltz. You can play it. You can play it 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 3 beats, but it's 1 and 2 and 3 and, which is kind of clunky sounding to me. You could put a little downstroke at on the second beat of the measure, and that gives you a little break from just playing downstrokes. Here we go. Here's the I always emphasize the first beat. So I'm getting a little bit of a brush, upstroke. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. See where that upstroke is coming in on the second beat. So instead of 1, 2, 3, you've got 1, 2, and 3. I've sung this song, but I'll sing it again, of the people I've met, and the places I've been, some of the troubles that bothered my mind, and a lot of good people that I've left behind, singing so long. It's been good to know you so long. It's been good to know you so the second line of the chorus, I believe that where it goes up, so long, is a C7. It's not written in the book if you want to pencil it in. So long for this little video about strumming our way through our song list from the Blue Songbook. Please take a look at it. If you have any questions, we'll bring them up in the jam, and I'll do my best to answer them. So keep on strumming your cares away and stay safe.